you say these are all from Dalmekia?
Hey, welcome back. This is AtomiCSwift. Welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays. Again with Final Fantasy XVI on Windows 11, RTX 4090, Intel 13900K processor, all that good stuff running perfect now. Just kicking back watching UFC 309 on another screen while playing Final Fantasy. Play.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Oh shit, are these all prostitutes? Wow.
The markets are a veritable midden.
Fucking Final Fantasy has a whole village. Oh.
Need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Oh, there's hose everywhere. There's hose in this house. Look at 'em.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Alrighty. I think I have any side quests, I think.
I should probably start here.
We got some. Guess I'll, one side quest right here.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Oh, there's like 3.
Don't tell me you've grown tired.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the... Might I trouble you for some
And who exactly?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne. I have business beyond these walls, but the guard... And who better than would you be with...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through... There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary...
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. And, though I cannot strongly...
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been
However do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for you.
I have a delivery.
What? Time. Sorry about that. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's fine.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest.
I have no... Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying.
Fine. This is like...
I can always take...
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you payment.
Cigars.
Those cigars.
Welcome. I think you're carrying enough already.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Fresh fish!
Oh, and a giant of roast
What did you say was in these pies?
I warn you now. I don't sell.
Etienne said.
Didn't know he had his own bearer.
Oh, they treat a bear like a giant
That
piece
is
of
their
shit.
burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Rochester guards find that. Etienne likes it.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
I like that you can just fast travel to complete the quest. That's crazy. Fucking do all this walking around shit.
Ah, I believe these eat.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
What did one of them get on this?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them finish?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Wait.
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no...
I'm just passing.
That'll be why he's strutting.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon?
How about it, Brand?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt.
Fine.
Oh, take a moment to get ready if you need it. Now.
If that's what you...
Oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough.
Flawless victory, bitch.
Fuck me.
I don't think I've ever seen
What the hell are you
F-word
playing at, Leon?
so many times in Final Fantasy games.
Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh.
How the bearer win the Dane's favour, anyway?
Why by knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. Stay down.
Another flawless, baby.
Can I go?
Gregors, get. Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drill.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this.
The Emperor's finest. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. What do you think? I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner, and despite my best attempts, which brings me to my request.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. And here,
Oh my god, we're delivering food again?
what food I can provide goes where 3 bearers, overworked and underfed.
It's no wonder so many...
Tragic, true, but be discreet for both our sakes. And for the...
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Ridiculous. Delivering food is a quest.
I have something...
From the Chamberlain.
Badass sword and fucking cape and shit is delivering food.
You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? Stop! And you! If you've got a message for me...
It's not been half a moon since Belen's.
Are you waiting for it to heal?
Looks like now's not the... You look like you need a...
Not half as much as I need this. I don't eat it here, though.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
That's something at least.
Enough! That shall work for...
Here. a chamberlain, but alas, my work is for... You need, but I won't. And what of your own? No way. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
All right.
Business. Don't on my...
Ah, so he's just as well. I hear his...
So he really is...
There was a time when he was the Vale's most... He was one of the only people round here who seemed...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for it.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? It's no wonder the dame's got...
I... better be...
Delivering food. What the fuck?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort, the girl. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I'm told you, Sheriff. Did she?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fight followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne she thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
The markets are everywhere.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over it.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a hold your tongue? He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the...
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few...
The dame, thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
So much walking around, fuck.
Greetings. You are one of the dame's chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless...
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil. How about...
I'd like to think you would never, you know, in an RPG, go and chase a guy that murders hookers, but then again, I wasn't expecting Witcher 3 when you'd fucking, dig up a possessed baby. So, I mean, I think a miscarried or aborted baby, something like that. I remember that. That was some crazy stuff.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Yeah, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Sick of Toggle! Give them all you've got, boy! There, boy!
are you? There's still work to be done.
You, Branded, here, now! You're late.
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well, don't...
All right. Where am
My, he's over that way.
Alright. Strange, I alt-tabbed it. I can do something I couldn't play. Alrighty. Let's go fuck this dude up.
You, Branded, come here this instant. How dare you, that wolf was you are the entertainment, nothing...
Nor am I.
See? I told you, You're not. Well, the sins of this...
That unlucky wretch. I can summon her if you like.
You
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting...
Father, he's scared. You think to threaten us, Branded?
Can't we just buy another hound?
Of course, my son. I'll have...
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find it. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Same with bearers. Fair realms nest two murderous bastards. Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect...
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I think she's lost.
I can't promise off.
She's beautiful and she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she must be starving to...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A branding? Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her...
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet.
The windmill.
Off with you now. Oh, and you tell Lisette if I catch her...
Chloe? More brown than white. You're... someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind.
Wait, shit, is that a dead body? Yep. Oh, wow.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you.
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home.
What the fuck?
Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
What the fuck?
You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you?
What the fuck?
Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
What a crazy quest. What the fuck? I was thinking like a dog, a cat. Fucking person. That's it. Wow. So it should be...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. What do you want? Pain. If that's what you want.
You weren't expecting him to be branded until the
collectors will have my head on a pie.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Man, they really treat Brandon like pieces of shit in this game. Wow. What makes you branded?
you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame.
Why, of course I... what is...
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a
yes, he had a comb which he claimed, but old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, I stood firm, however, and for all.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are.
My thanks.
Not at all. I be sure and tell her, won't you, that I...
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Get him, boy!
That's enough.
We're down here.
Damn it all. Bodies. I'm mad.
Oh no. It's gonna be the hooker, isn't it?
Well, the wolves have been busy. So it is you.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. By the looks of things...
We both found who we were certain.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new girl. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some...
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
He might not be rotting on...
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not. Tell the dame I'm sorry for... When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tati...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. And Matt, speaking of which, I saw her in Moore. Could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel.
it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall, but rarely do such tales happen.
I found this with Tati.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, the veil counts among its patrons, according to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
No.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Jill looking all sexy in her Snow White outfit. Yeah.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle. Get him up, it's over. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Toggle.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Get him, boy! It's over! There, boy! Get him, boy! Stay down! Sick of talking! There, boy!
be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talk, eh?
Then let's shut him up.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what to do. Yeah, boy.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's gonna catch it. In return, there's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Give it all you've got. Sick of Torgal. Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
What a crazy fucking fight. Got a circle.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
Boom!
A little help. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Not this time. You know what? Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. My wounds, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
I'll kill him before he even breaks me.
Get him. Get him, boy.
What a cool fight. That was cool.
I'll never get used
Boss
to
fights
that.
in this game would be cool.
Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.